All right, so this is part 3. It's been a few days, a week or so since I did the last one about living on the cancer ward. So I guess the first thing that stands out I want to talk about is the Chomos for Jesus. So we do have quite a few sex offenders here that have cancer. The population in the Federal Bureau of Prisons has the population of sex offenders, I should say, has increased a lot over the last decade or so due to internet, child pornography on the internet. And I don't know the population of the percentage of them here, but there's quite a few. And the book of Bob Dylan, excuse me. Yeah. And every night about this time, about this time, there is a group, 10 to 20 strong, over on 4C that gather. They have actually a really good prayer group. All but a couple are sex offenders. I think they forgot the part about Jesus doesn't forget hurting little children. Maybe there should be like an 11th commandment. Thou shalt not touch their dicky while going clicking on a computer looking at naked children or something. Not funny, but it is. They're dedicated to their service. I'll give them that. They do sing pretty wonderful. I'll give them that. It sucks because I would actually be a part of that and go to that if it wasn't for the people involved, and it's just something that I just won't do. Anyway, there's 4 different wings here, A, B, C, D. I would say probably 15% have wheelchairs. A lot of guys in wheelchairs. In the core or center of the floor, 4th floor, there's the computers, and that's where guys, law library research, sending emails, the stuff like that. It's amazing how fast guys who look very healthy will just be here one day and then the next day gone. There's a friend, an acquaintance guy I met since I've been here, who looked pretty healthy a week ago, and they brought him out to the hospital 3 days ago, and he has not come back. But there are quite a few people with stage 4 cancer, different kind. I'll say that I was kind of struck by how many people have prostate cancer that went to stage 4 that are relatively young, and more people with bladder cancer, which I have, that are in, their 40s and 50s. Well, I remember when I was diagnosed with it, to be 30 and have it was real rare. Even before, 60, 55, 60 was about the average when people first got it. But I know 5 here that are, one, I don't know if he's even 40 yet. So I don't know what's going on with that. The last time I was here, definitely wasn't that many people with bladder cancers. But a lot of people with prostate that have spread to the bones. What else? Let's see. So the currency here is stamps, like in other prisons. It's U.S. postal stamps. 20 stamps is worth $5 to $6 a book. A book of stamps is 20. Brand new on the store. What are they now? $13 almost. And I know that sounds confusing. It is crazy how you can go buy a brand new book of stamps at the store, and it's only actually worth on the compound or in the economy $6. Actually, a brand new book, if you don't touch the stamps, is worth, it's a value of 25 stamps, not 20 stamps. I'm going to do something about that. I'll do a live about that. I'm going to actually bring some stamps home with me and show you the condition. I just had a stamp the other day that I ran across. It's a 33-cent stamp.
This call is from a federal prison.
See the shape these things are in? They just have a value of trade in here. Whether you want to buy grilled cheese sandwiches, food from the kitchen, guys sell sandwiches in here. You can buy bags of cheese, hamburgers, whatever. Let's see. So yeah, you got the wheelchair. I'm trying to think of something else that's got a bunch of TV rooms, and of course the TV rooms in here, like in most prisons, are segregated by race. Got your white TV rooms, black TV rooms. Paisa, which is Mexican from over on the other side of the border. Then you got your Hispanic TV room, which a lot of that will be Puerto Rican as well, or other kind of non-Mexican. Myself, I actually watch TV over on the other side with the whites on 4C because I know the guys from Leavenworth back in the day, and also with some of the Mexicans. I once again, I gravitate for whatever reason, or they gravitate towards me. No, it's probably me towards them with Mexicans. This time it's not the Sureños or the California. It's the Paisas. Zacatecas specifically. So shout out to my homies from Zacatecas. So anyway, yeah. So I'll be down as now having ties to a different cartel, right? So anyway, well, I'm gonna be the peace broker between the anyway. I didn't even say it. What else? God, so trays are delivered to a few people. So fruit can be brought to you up on this floor depending on how bad you are. Most people do go to the chow hall, or there's sometimes guys are too sick to eat, so there's extra trays floating around. Food is decent here for sure, better than it was back in 2007. Lockdown here is I'm trying to think, at 8:30 at night. That is really early. It's probably one of the earliest places I've ever been as far as lockdown. And you got to be in your cell at 8:30. A lot of lockdowns here, unnecessary lockdowns. If a guy smokes K2 and has an episode, you're getting locked down. It's any chance that they get. No, they seem to be locking people down. It also has to do with staff shortages. I will say that you have, maybe some of you seen like NPR, heard NPR pieces about the staff shortages in the Bureau of Prisons, or saw 60 Minutes, and I can't believe the shortages of guards. I can't believe how many people don't want to work. There's plenty of jobs, and these jobs are like really, really good paying. And even the staff that works here, how many bang in that don't come to work? And if most people know that it's really hard to fire a government employee once you get in, but over and over again, recs closed, education's closed. You're confined to the floor because they don't have enough staff working. Too many staff called in sick that day. It's crazy. Never have I experienced something like this on this magnitude of people just not wanting to come to work, or just not having the staff to actually keep up with the inmate population. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's not. What else? A lot of guys here on chemo, of course. So you got a lot of bald heads. I will say that it's, in general, most guys seem to be upbeat. And it seems like the ones that have the better attitude, it's like you almost know. You can see guys and really see their disposition and their attitudes. And it's like, not all the time, but it's like you get the sense that this one's going to make it, this one's going to pull through. But I will say, quite a few guys stage 4 that have turned it around, various kinds of cancers. So that's a really good thing. There's also a lot of guys, what's that shot they're giving? It puts estrogen in them. I think it starts with an L. But a lot of guys are on that. They're getting the female hormone shots, and they kind of look like females. They have like an extra layer of skin, like extra layer of fat. One of my friends, Gary, has that. Anyway, living on the cancer ward. Talk to you later. Thanks for your support. Bye.